Welcome back to Feast Fight Back. Today was a day in the life. Started off with a bit of a difficult day, but ended up on a really good note. It's breakfast time again. Just been having a difficult few days. But it's a new day. I've got my coffee in my You Are Fearless mug. And I've got my bowl that says Smile for my Weetabix. So just keep taking it a minute at a time. I think it's so important to recognise that sometimes you just have a bad day and you just feel off. There doesn't need to be some huge reason why. I just woke up this morning and I just felt not great. I hadn't slept very well, and so I knew I just needed to take it carefully for that day. Again, intro from a semi-quiet room in our house. For my snack today, I've got this Alani bar, which is strawberry shortcake. I had one of these like a few months ago and it was so nice, and I've not had one for ages and I haven't done like a proper review on it, so I'm going to do one today. This one is a bit difficult for me, but that's not a reason to not do it, so we're going to do it. So this is one of the Alani bars that you literally cannot get in the UK, and someone so kindly sent me some from the US, and it was absolutely amazing. I don't like shortcake, but it was a really nice flavour. It had like enough raspberry in it and it was sweet, and they're always so pretty, these bars. I'd rate this 9 out of 10, near 10 out of 10. The only reason it didn't get a 10 out of 10 is because I just prefer other flavours of the Alani bar, but it was really nice. It's in my top 6 of Alani bars, and obviously had my apple too. I hope the sound of the building work and their radio isn't too loud for this. I'm trying to do the intro in this room. Today for lunch, I've got my ham mayonnaise sandwich, which is still the most difficult one for me, but we made a bit of an upgrade this week and I was going to go and get it, but I can't. I now have thick bread, and it's been a big block for me for a while. And again, no one told me I had to go for thick bread instead. I made that decision that it's going to help me get to my goals faster. So I've had it with my breakfast with my toast, but today's the first time I'm having it for lunch as a sandwich. And I almost backed out about 4 times today, and my mum keeps on convincing me, no, you chose to do this, we can do it. So having a thick bread ham mayonnaise sandwich for lunch, and it's just steps towards getting feedback a bit faster and for good. Also, it's tastier. This might sound like a small thing to someone else, but it had become a huge thing for me. I'd become so trapped in the type of bread that I had, to the point over the last few years, if they didn't have the exact loaf that I needed, we would be driving hours to try and find it. So by having this loaf, it enabled me to be more flexible with the type of bread I'm having. And I managed it, and ham mayonnaise, which is the difficult one for me. I had my crisps alongside and then my corny yoghurt, and yeah, managed lunch. Excuse my red flushed face. I've been a bit anxious because I decided to change my afternoon snack to another Biscoff brownie, because even though I only had one yesterday, I know it's really important to keep having the foods that I genuinely want, and I genuinely want it, and the fact that it's a change is challenging, but that's what I'm trying to keep doing at the moment. So yeah, gonna go and get my Biscoff, and I've already had Biscoff today, but that doesn't matter, there's no rules, and this is about getting feedback, and Fee loves Biscoff and white chocolate. This was such a good food day. This afternoon snack was just, it was absolutely amazing. This Biscoff brownie, it's like white chocolate, blondie bits, like blondie brownie bits, loads of Biscoff, and then it's topped with white chocolate and honeycomb, which is just like my 2 favourite things. Then me and Mum went on my very short walk. I've had a difficult day, but I'm trying to pick myself up from it. That was the dogs, they want their dinner. Anyway, I've got a big challenge for dinner today. We're having pizza, and for the last 5 weeks we have been existing off the barbecue because we've had no kitchen. And we still don't have a kitchen, but we do have a working oven. And this pizza I wanted to try like well over a month ago. I was like, oh, I'm ready to do it now. And it was literally that day we realised we didn't have an oven to cook it in, and I was like, okay, as soon as we have an oven, I want to try this pizza. So it's just me and Mum tonight. So we've got the pizza, and then we're going out afterwards to watch a play at our local theatre. So I've had a hard day, but I'm forcing myself to feel a bit better. Got into my dress. Gonna have that pizza that I wanted for such a long time, and we can finally have because we have an oven. And yeah, just keeping on going with everything. This was a really, really big push for me, but I'd wanted this for so long. It's chicken and pesto pizza, and I absolutely adore green pesto. I hate red pesto, but I love the green one. I've not had pizza for quite a long time, and I actually asked Mum for this. I was like, Mum, like we have an oven, can we please? Like, this was the first meal we had out of our new oven in the kitchen. And yeah, just went for the pizza, had half of it, Mum had the other half. And I felt a little bit guilty after like the rest of the day where I'd really pushed myself with food. But again, these are really important steps that I know I need to keep taking. So I just kept on pushing through, and I knew I had a good evening planned, and I just wanted everything to be okay. So I just kept on going. And yep, that's me finishing the pizza. And I obviously had my yogurt afterwards, had it straight after, so there was no negotiations. I've had a difficult day. I've just felt really anxious and low. It's just, there's not been a reason, I've just had a hard day. But me and Mum are going out tonight to see The Curious Incident with the boy, I can't remember the full name, but that play, which I read the book a few years ago and I absolutely adored it, and it's coming to our local theatre. So yeah, we're going to go and see it tonight. We managed to get really cheap tickets. And it's kind of for my birthday as well, which is quite nice. So yeah, it's been a difficult day, but I'm picking myself up, got myself into my dress, done my hair and all that kind of stuff, and just gonna try and have a better evening, because we don't need to let a bad day become an entire bad day. We could try and pull it around. This was my little outfit. And I did my hair and makeup, and then we went to see The Curious Incident, and it was absolutely phenomenal. It is one of the best things I've ever seen. Me and Mum enjoyed it so much. It went so quickly because you were just so like entranced by it. We took my snack with me, but I had a little bit of a wobble and didn't quite manage it out. But I did the next right thing, and as soon as we got home I had it. And I had this bar, which used to be one of my absolute favourite protein bars. I used to have this every day or every other day at least. And I've not had it for quite a few months now. So I had it and it was delicious. But most importantly, I had it after having that wobble about having it at all. I'm proud of myself for that, because it meant a good end to the day. We just got back and it was absolutely incredible. I think me and Mum were both blown away. Yeah, highly recommend it. Really, really glad we saw it, and a really nice evening actually. Really cold and very much ready for bed, so bedtime. Yeah, it was a good day. It challenged me in so many ways, but it was a really good day. And I wanted to finish this video on this quote, which one of my friends sent me through, and I just absolutely loved it. And I feel like it's kind of where I'm at the moment, or certainly getting close to it anyway. I also wanted to add that in the next couple of YouTubes, I'm going to be answering some questions. So if you've got any questions for me, then pop them in the comments to this, and I will try and do a bit of a Q&A in one of my videos. I've already filmed the next two YouTubes, so I just need to edit those, so it'll probably be in the one after that I'll do the Q&A.
But as always, thank you for the continued support because it really does make a difference.